Let's start with an uncomfortable question. Why are so many hardworking people still broke? Not lazy people, not people who refuse to work. Hardworking people, the ones who wake up early, commute through traffic, work 8 hours, sometimes 10, and yet, at the end of every month, the same thing happens. Salary comes in, bills come out, and the bank account goes right back to zero. Year after year, decade after decade. At some point, you have to ask a dangerous question. What if the problem isn't that people don't work hard enough? What if the system rewards something completely different? Because if hard work alone created wealth, construction workers would be millionaires, and hedge fund managers would be unemployed. But that's not how the world works. Not even close. Modern society has a strange religion. Busyness. People worship being busy. I'm slammed at work. I'm exhausted. I've been grinding all week. And somehow this is supposed to mean success. But here's the brutal truth. Being busy doesn't mean you're winning. Hamsters are busy too. They run on a wheel all day. Maximum effort, zero progress. And the terrifying part is, a lot of people are running on the economic version of that wheel. Wake up, work, and spend. Repeat, forever. The wheel keeps spinning, but your life doesn't move forward. Most people think their paycheck is freedom. It isn't. It's dependency. Every 2 weeks money arrives, and for a brief moment everything feels safe. Then the bills arrive. Rent, insurance, car payment, subscriptions you forgot you even signed up for. Suddenly that paycheck that looked big on Friday looks tiny by Monday. And the worst part? The entire lifestyle depends on the next paycheck showing up. If it stops, everything collapses. That's not financial freedom. That's financial oxygen. You survive only as long as the system keeps feeding you air. Here's another brutal truth. Most people don't stay broke because they earn too little. They stay broke because their lifestyle grows faster than their income. First job, small apartment, used car, cheap furniture. Then the salary increases, and suddenly the upgrades begin. Better apartment, new car, fancier vacations, more expensive restaurants. None of these upgrades feel dramatic. Each one seems reasonable, but stacked together, they quietly erase every raise you ever got. It's like trying to fill a bathtub while the drain is wide open. Here's the most expensive game the middle class plays. Status, not wealth. Status, a nicer phone, a nicer car, a nicer watch. None of these things actually change your life, but they change how other people see you. And that feeling, that tiny moment of validation, is addictive. Social media made it worse, because now the entire world is a scoreboard. Everyone is comparing. Everyone is performing. Everyone is pretending they're doing better than they actually are. It's the biggest costume party in modern history. Millions of people dressed as wealthy, while quietly living paycheck to paycheck. There's one sentence that quietly destroys financial futures. I'll start later. Later I'll save money. Later I'll invest. Later I'll figure things out. Later is a magical place where everything improves automatically. Except it doesn't exist. Years pass. Life gets busier. Expenses increase. And suddenly later becomes too late. The scary part is that most people never notice the transition. They just wake up one day and realize they've been working for 20 years, and they're still starting from zero. Here's something controversial. The system isn't evil. It's just very good at one thing: encouraging consumption. Every advertisement, every upgrade, every limited time sale, every new product launch, all designed to push one simple behavior: spend. Because an economy grows when people spend money, but your personal wealth grows when you keep it. And those two goals are often in direct conflict. So here's the uncomfortable conclusion. Hard work alone doesn't make people rich. Direction does. Discipline does. And most importantly, the ability to resist the endless pressure to spend. Because the world is extremely good at convincing you to look wealthy, but it's completely indifferent to whether you actually are. So the real question isn't, are you working hard? The real question is your effort building a future or just financing your lifestyle?